Yeah, it's made me think. It's made me think, and I've noticed it. I've noticed it now. It's been brought to my attention. Um, do you not notice that with these slave movies, they always keep bringing attention or focusing on how uncomfortable it was for the white actor playing a slave owner. Poor him, poor her. My heart bleeds. Be still, my heart. Be still, my heart. That's a good line. If those who don't know where that line comes from Dark Knight Returns Part 2, when Batman's chasing the Joker. They go to the fun fair. He's like, no more, Joker. And he's like, be still, my heart. Classic line. But yeah, like, why is there so much focus on how uncomfortable it was the white actors playing slave owners? And why do these black actors who play like slavery characters, depict characters that were in the slave period, why is there not focus on them, on how uncomfortable it is, you know? Basically reliving what their ancestors endured and went through, you know? Why did they not focus on how uncomfortable that was for them? Why is it always, oh, you know, I wanted to make sure that, this white actor Leonardo DiCaprio here's another one. There's a recent interview. For those who don't know, the Harriet Tubman film coming out called Harriet, another slave movie. Oh. Go and sleep. Another slave movie. Who asked for this? Who asked for this? You know, and I don't approve. And the thing is that this is white Hollywood. I don't approve of them telling stories about slavery characters because they always add their little ingredients in and they never tell the full truth. They're not going to do that. And they always got to put a few white sympathizer characters in there. You know, every slave movie's always got the nice white guy who sympathizes with the slave. Yeah. They always got to do that all the time. They did it with Django, they did it 12 Years a Slave. They're doing it in Harriet Tubman, I bet. Every time. Enough already. And enough with the whole, trying to like tell us that, the white actor, whoever the actor is playing, who plays the slave owner in the movies, that how he's not really racist, he's really a nice guy. Poor him. You know, it must have been really uncomfortable playing a slave owner in a movie. I could give two fucks. To be honest, I couldn't care. Poor you. It must have been uncomfortable. Playing a slave owner. Yeah, my heart bleeds. You know, never mind the black actor who's playing a slave and reliving what his ancestors went through and doing it on camera. You know, never mind that. Let's not talk about how it may have been tough or hard for them doing that. You know, whether they're actors or not, and they prostitute their feelings, they're still human beings. They're not robots. You know, method acting is real, and people being affected from that and all that is real. You know, you already heard about Joaquin Phoenix talking about how he nearly went mad for the Joker role, when he's doing the Joker role. You know, yes, enough, man. Enough with doing the whole white sympathizer of these black movies all the time, man. You know, it's like, but this is what happens if you don't run your own things. If black people had their own Hollywood, you got 1 trillion spending power. Why have you not set up your own Hollywood? You're spending it on Jordans and bullshit. Now, if you invested in your own cinema and your own film studio, kind of like what Nigeria are doing, Nollywood. Yeah, Nigeria ain't got to worry about fucking other races retelling their stories and stuff about their culture and making them, you know, and diluting it and all of this stuff. They ain't got to worry about that because that's their thing. Nollywood is their thing. But African Americans, quotations, African Americans, Afro Americans, You're the only ones who ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. You know? And you know when if Hollywood are the ones who are fronting the money, best believe they're gonna have a say or have a a hand in deciding how the story's told. Best believe that. You better believe that. Cynthia Irovo, the woman who's playing Harriet Tubman, talking about how I wanted to make sure, because the guy who's playing her slave owner, his name's Joe Alwyn, or whatever his name is, some Welsh surname. I wanted to make sure, he had full license to do whatever we needed to do. It's like, oh, fuck this, man. Who gives a fuck if he's comfortable playing a slave owner? Who gives a fuck? I notice all these press outlets or Variety, THC, what's it, THC Hollywood, all these, they always like to flip in when these slave movies focus on the white actors and all that. It's a slave movie, focus on the main character.